Okay, so I have a couple more examples that I want to use because of the problems that I'm seeing on your worksheet that make it a little bit harder. So I'll go ahead and pause the video and copy down these two examples. And then when you have those copied down, then go ahead and hit play and we will go through the explanation of these. Okay, so on example 3, there's a lot of stuff happening in this problem. The things that you need to be paying attention to are diameters. Diameters are going to be huge. So I noticed that this is a diameter, and I like to highlight those. So I know that if it's a diameter, these 3 angles and arcs need to add up to 180 degrees. Likewise over here, I know that they have to add up to 180 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and highlight, let me use a different color, highlight another diameter. Okay, because if I looked at the red one, I have this arc, but I'm missing this one. Okay. And if I look at the green one, I have both of those. And I know both of these have to add up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to set that up as my first equation. So those two are going to equal 180 degrees. So 8x plus 124 equals 180. 8x then equals 56. So x equals 7. And that's all we are asked to find. Now, we could have done it a different way. If you look back at this angle here, this is 125. So I know that these two also have to add up to 125. And 62 of it, we already know. So I could have found this other little piece here and then added this angle, and this angle all up and set it equal to 180 degrees. It's not going to matter. Okay? Example 4, a little bit more algebra in there. Again, we want to pay attention to the diameters. So I have this diameter here. And if I use that, I have this arc. I'm missing that one. And if I look at this half, I have this one, but don't have this one. Also keep in mind what we're dealing with on all of these examples are central angles. So if this arc has a measure of x plus 96 degrees, then so is this angle. So what I do notice, though, is that we do have vertical angles. So that means that this angle is going to be congruent to that one. So if this arc measure is x plus 56, then so is this one. So now if I look back at my diameter again, I have this arc, and this one. So I have enough to set it equal to 180 degrees. So x plus 56 plus the 40 plus the x plus 96 equals 180. Combining like terms, I have 2x. 56 plus 40 equals 96. 96 times 2 equals 192. So 2x equals, I'm going to subtract 192 from both sides. It gives me a negative 12. So x equals a negative 6. Now, at first glance, I'm thinking, well, x can't be negative. But remember, x is not representing an angle measure or an arc measure here. X is just a variable. So if I put it in for this, negative 6 plus the 56 means that this is going to give me a positive 50. I'd be having some red flags if I ended up having some negative values in there. We are looking for GH. So that's going to be this arc right there. So if I plug negative 6 in, I end up with 90 degrees. So again, pay attention to those diameters and also pay attention to the vertical angles. That's going to give you a lot of information.